Okay, recording. Let's get going. Right? Onegaishimasu. Okay, loosening it up. Taking it into front and back. Really work that upper spine, work the shoulders, work the muscles in your back. Side to side. Carry on going. Extend the arms out. Into rotation. Redirecting the hands so they come up to the shoulders. Elbows behind. Extend the arm out. rotating through the hips. Change direction. Okay, keeping the torso, the legs stable and still. Rotate the torso around. Hinging forwards at the waist, swinging round. Change direction. Bringing the knees together, small bends. Then the knees back. Come down into a squat. Raise up, take the knees back. Down into a squat. Last time. Back, knees back. Take your feet a little bit further apart. Rotating the legs. Taking the feet a little bit further apart, coming into a squat position. Hold it there. Raising up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5, pulse it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 5, pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round. All the way up. All the way down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pulse it on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up you come, rotating through one ankle. Drawing that foot off the ground, just keeping the leg still, rotating the whole foot. Now, stirring motion with the lower leg. Trying to keep the upper leg relatively still. Then open it up, full motion through the hip. Change sides. Toes on the ground. Bring the foot up, rotating the foot. Stirring the whole lower leg. And taking the movement all the way through the hip joint. Four, three, two, one. Shake out the legs. Rotate the shoulders backwards. Bringing them forwards. Taking both arms back. Bringing them both forwards. Last time. Bring the hands together. Rotate through the wrists. Change direction. Open up the move. Slow it down. Relax the hands at the side. Come into a wide lunge. Both feet pointing parallel, pointing forwards on the parallel. Then with the hand, which is on the back leg side, rotate it up. Turn slightly away from the back leg. And back to center. Draw your leg forwards, face it down, extend the other leg behind, stretching it out. Raising the hand, turning away from the back leg. Drawing the hand down, bringing that back leg up, placing it down, sending the other leg back, and if you can, come down to kneeling on the ground, lower the back foot, and then compress into that front hip joint. From there, hand on the outside, place it down, raise the other one up. Keeping your legs the same, place your hand between your legs, raise the other one up. Bring your hands down, change your knees, press into that front joint, hip joint. Take the hands down to the outside, raise up the other hand to the ceiling. Change hands, so one hand between your legs, other raising up. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to standing. Now I'm just going to finish the warm up with swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 50 swings. Shake out the legs. Shake out the hands. Loosen it all off. Now grab your Joe. Okay, just working on one side, rotating the forearm, focusing on a nice strong grip dominated by the little finger and the ring finger. Try and keep the elbow down, the elbow heavy. Change sides. Again, think about your grip. Think about what the elbow is doing. Change each time. Extend out. Really feel as though you're injecting your arm forwards. Other arm draws back. Knees are soft. Let the movement come from the body. There's movement in my hips as well. And take it to a figure of 8 motion one side. Keeping the feet relatively neutral. But again, bringing the movement in from the hips. Really feel how your center rotates, turns, and how that moves your torso, and how the movement of the torso transfers through your arms into the 𝘱𝘅. Now bring the opposite leg forwards. So I've got the 𝘱𝘅 for me in my right hand, and I've got my left leg forwards. But here we've got this clear rotation, almost a rowing motion. Compress into that front hip as you extend forwards, draw the body back. So a 𝘭𝘰𝘦𝘺 exercise, but with the concept of a 𝘱𝘅. Bring your feet back to parallel, change hands. Bring the other leg forward. Work on this rotation. Oops. Compression. Try not to kill the printer or the Christmas tree. Feel how your mobility differs depending upon which side. Feel how your coordination differs. Slowing it down. And coming into 𝘱𝘰𝘀𝗪𝗊. Left foot forwards, left hand forwards, going straight into Chukutsuki Josuburi #1. Take the exercise into Zengo-tsuki, sorry. Front and back thrust. Moving into 4 directions. Shiho-ki. Working on the direction. North, south, west, east. Okay, yame. So starting in 𝘰𝑗𝑚𝑖, we're going to go into the 6-count kata. 1, ski. 2, draw up. 3, strike forward. 4, draw back. 5, barai forwards. 6, back into 𝘰𝑗𝑚𝑖. Ich, ni, san, ski, go, rock in your own time. Okay, yame. We're going to change the form slightly. So when we ski, number 1, we come off the line to the left, striking back down the centre line. Number 2, we go back to our right corner and we come underneath and guard. 3, we go into the yokomen, draw back on 4. And then as we come forwards on 5, we come off the line slightly and striking more that direction. So we start to draw in the angles, move to the left as you ski. Guard, then come into the yokomen, draw back, come off the line again and strike. Body to the left, guard to the right. Yokomen back out the centre line, draw back, move off to the left. You come into that low strike to the knee and then finish back at 1. Oh, Serena. Good morning, Serena.
Joe or Buchan?
Joe des.
Thank you.
We're on the 6 count kata, Serena. 6 count kata.
All right, thanks.
So we're working on the partnered version of the 6, Serena. I ski forwards, I come off the line. I go back to my right, I guard underneath. I go into yokomen, I draw back, coming slightly off the line, and I barai, sweep forwards, striking to the knee, again coming off, crossing over the centre line. Just practice the partnered version. Last couple of goes. Okay, yeah, mate. So the anti-kata, the partnered side, the person who is actually attacking, who dies in this role, starts opening to their left hand side. Front hand goes to the left, back hand comes away from the body slightly. You sink down, and this gives you room to mobilize the back hand. So as that first ski comes in, you receive backwards and you parry the first thrust. You counter thrust high, which is when they guard underneath. As the yokomen comes round your side head, you do a yokomen but stepping backwards, striking back towards them. As they draw their Joe back, you travel straight forwards with a really sharp strike to their head, finishing with your left leg forwards. This is the left leg that then receives the Joe strike to the knee. So I start in the anti-kata receiving. I parry back, I ski high. I get the yokomen coming towards me, I step back and strike. They draw their Joe back, I see the opening, I step through, strike to the head, and end up having my knee taken out. So in your own time, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Receive, strike, step back with yokomen, step through, with a very sharp yoke man, almost a showman, finishing on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to link the two sides of the kata together. So we start initially with the receiving roll. So we ski, we guard, we strike, we draw back, we step forwards, we come back into kamae, we open, we parry, we strike up, we step back, we step forwards. Then we come back into ski kamae. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the open, 7, 8, 9, 10. In your own time, on a go. So just to recap, for those who arrived in the middle of the class, in the solo kata form, ski up, through, down, around, back. As a solo kata form, there is no partner. In the partnered form, I have to adjust slightly. I ski, as I come off the side, I am now guarding. I am catching that incoming strike underneath the tip of the jo, so my hands are apart. Then I come straight into the 𝘰𝘰𝘪𝘏𝑔𝘰. I draw back, and as I come forwards, I come off the line. In terms of number 2, in the solo kata form, after you ski, there, here. In the partnered form, there. That's it. Yeah, got it. Now feel free to mix in the movements, changing the angles. Just move freely. Explore different combinations. Working on forwards motion, backwards motion, thrusts, strikes.
So, Adrian,
Yes, John.
on the antikata,
Yes.
you open and protect. There, does this ski come in towards the face? Or
Yeah.
to the body?
So I open, I parry. So instead of it being a straight 𝘥𝘪𝑐𝑡𝗧𝗏𝑔𝑒, it is coming up. In terms of training safety, you wouldn't direct it at the face. That's too risky, but you're going for the upper chest.
Okay.
In reality, you'd probably be going for a gap in the armor or maybe the heart or stuff, but it is an upward strike because that facilitates the other person catching underneath it.
Yeah.
And striking forwards. I mean, the important thing to remember is that the 31-jo kata was being practiced in Iwama when Saito Sensei started in 1946. So it had probably evolved relatively quickly in the early years in Iwama as a form to practice the movements of the jo. That was its purpose. It was just a string of jo exercises which became formulated. It was originally practiced to, I think, a count of 24, but Saito Sensei then split some of the moves out as a learning aid. And it was then in, I think, maybe the early 1980s, for the purpose of demonstration at events, that Saito Sensei created the antikata. So he created the partnered form, which meant that he had to change some of the other side to fit. So it is a bit contrived in places, particularly if you go through the full 31. But the partnered 6 count is a good sort of early beginners kind of extended partnered form. So it's quite easy to teach, it's quite easy to learn, and people enjoy it. So
yeah, good. Yeah, that makes sense. That throat, upper chest makes sense of that protection. Yeah.
Okay, so just practice freely for the last minute or two. Okay, slowing the motions down. Having the Joe in front of you. Loosening out the body. Relaxing the weight downwards. Letting your breathing settle. Small rotations. Change direction. Feel how your spine is moving. Feel the muscles in your back. Think about your knees. Extending up. Back a little. Hold it. Hinging forward at the waist, back long, arms long. Gently coming down. Lowering yourself at the bottom. Let the lower back open up. Head settle down. Unlock the knees. Curl up through the spine. Bring the Joe to your left side. Great. Domo, arigato, gozaimasu.
Domo, arigato, gozaimasu.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you.
Adrian.
Thank you.